Hey guys, Bobby here. So I got a whole bunch of different knives out, and I got them out so that we can take a look at, and discuss the Taichung made Spyderco's versus Golden Colorado. And I'll just give some of my observations, and we'll just go from there. But I remember I was showing the top three, which was one, two, three, right there. My top three Spyderco's for fit and finish. So I said, really, I think the best way to tell is by looking at lockbacks, because you got to really be precise to get this to just be so flush. And so I do have the Spyderco Sage 4 right here, which this is a beautiful knife. I was glad I picked this up. Kind of reminds me of like an old school, like an old school Spyderco. Kind of has that old school buck look, except for, just really nice handles. And, your classic blade shape that, we're all used to from Spyderco. And, so, we'll take a look at this compared to my native. And, yeah, the native costs a little more, but I think this represents, a really good, knife coming out of Taichung, Taiwan. So we'll take a look at, boom, the back there. What you see, they really nailed it too. And you can see the slightest hint of a line on this side, but yeah, there it is right there. You can see it right there. On this one, it's a little less on my native. So I think the fit and finish, they're about equal. So one thing I do notice with the Taichung knives, and I will throw out the disclaimer, except for this one and this one, except for my Techno and my Southern, are the corners on all of them are sharper cut. On all of them, the opening hole, it's a little sharper. With my Sage 2, one of my buddies had to put it in his drill press, and we smoothed it out, and it gave it that polished look that you can see there, which I really like. It's really nice. And that's with almost all the Taichung knives, like I said, except for these two. With the Gale Bradley, it's pretty sharp right in here. The corners are a little sharp, and it's not, a deal breaker. It's not like overly sharp where it's going to cut you. But you do feel it, especially if you play for knife a lot like I do. But I will say, out of all the Spydercos, that fit and finish on the Southern and the Techno are just through the roof. But with all the other ones, I do notice Golden Colorado just does do a better job on on these corners. Like, this is cut almost the same as this domino. They both have that leaf shape, but where Golden Colorado excels is that opening hole compared to this opening hole. It's like they sanded down or deburred a little bit just to take that sharpness off, where this one, yes, the corners are a little sharper. Fit and finish on both of them are excellent. I guess my point is really, I was seeing some people were actually comparing Golden Colorado, to some of the Chinese made Spydercos, which, I disagree. If we look at the Yojimbo and the PPT, same thing. The corners on this one are less sharp than over here. And you can't really tell the top part because the PPT is they have swedges and the jimping runs throughout it. But just even right here, we look right there, this one's a little sharper cut. So we know Taichung is sharper cut. Fit and finish wise, if we look at these two, and you can barely tell though, and there is the slightest line, and this could just be mine, Let's see if it focuses. There we go. You can see the slightest line right there. And that is, like I said, nothing bad. This one is pretty amazing too. But, you know, this one, you're not going to see anything. That is like a seamless piece of metal. And I think that's apples to apples. You know, we're looking at two lockbacks. One thing I do notice too, we look here, the insides, and then we look at the inside of here, it's way sharper cut. You know, it just is. So, you know, I don't know. You know, everyone always discusses which one is better. And, you know, somebody left in the comments the other day that Taichung actually has updated equipment that Golden, Colorado, and they're actually in the process of updating their equipment. But I think they just take the little extra time just to, you know, like I said, sand everything down, and, you know, it just comes out a little nicer. But one thing I do notice is, you know, besides this paramilitary, I mean, all the super popular knives come out of Taichung, you know, so it's just the designs that are being built there, I think, make people have the perception that, you know, better made knives come out of there. But, you know, that's just my take on it. Like I said, they're all great knives. I love them all. So, but let me know what you guys think. You know, leave it in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Thanks. Bye.